Alright guys, you know what it is. What mission? Go ahead and get them in the right order, because CG just loves to make sure that you don't have your geos in the right order, because you know, CG of course. This time, I'm just going to kind of walk you step by step, more or less, just kind of, because usually in my past vids I kind of go a little bit too fast, but this time I'm going to kind of slow it down to really talk more about the strategy part of it, more or less, than the actual just event itself. So we're going to go in. So for the most part, these guys are going to have preloaded turn meter unless, well, here's a plus. My GBA is 270, so if you don't want a lot of preloaded turn meter, then a 270 GBA gets it done. First order of business is you want to ability block those priority targets, like the sergeant's priority targets. Anyone who has an AoE, basically. So the whole point is, once you get an ability block on one, switch to the next. If you have spies heavy hit and someone has ability block, I wouldn't use it unless you're sure you'll get the kill, because you can miss and he'll get rid of all the debuffs. So here, Sergeant just lost it. Let's go ahead and try to get it back. All right, he's got it again. The Sergeant lost it, so we're going to go ahead and give him again. Now, kind of a misplay right there. Should have gotten medic ability blocked, but it's all right. So there we go. Sharpshooter's down. And he's also got his stealth, so now he's probably going to revive somebody. But it's okay, because if he revives somebody, he'll lose some health. And at this point right now, I got everyone pretty much dead. So let's go ahead and get this guy done for. Hopefully he doesn't revive. Is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this other sergeant out of there. This gives us a chance to, well, all right. Another thing to be looking out for is whenever you can try to get a last minute, like if you can get someone to red and have Poggle finish them off, then you'll get a lot of separatist stacks. All right, so we have a Sentinel. Sentinel does an AoE, and so she's pretty deadly. But she also stealths, so she's probably the first one. Can we get an ability block? There we go. That's some luck right there. Ability block on the Sergeant. There we go. Can we get it on? That's right. We have Barris, so Barris is going to be a pain in the butt this entire time. We've got to get rid of Barris, because her good old unique gets rid of debuffs for everyone. So faster we can get rid of her, faster this is going to be. Now, good tip is, I think, how does our unique work again? Debuffs. Okay. At the end of her turn, so that won't work out too well. All right. When Barris ends one of her turns, if you can, go ahead and try to get an ability block for this guy, because I know he's about to get his soon. Let's keep it going. Keep on dwindling her down. She is one of the more annoying characters to have to deal with, because the whole point of the Watt mission is applying ability block to the key targets, and she just gets rid of debuffs. So she's like the outlier of the whole thing, one that caused problems the entire time. All right, this is one thing I always see whenever people lose, even though now we're all full health. This lieutenant, all he's going to do is taunt and do minimum damage, but she will AoE you. So it's always best to try to get rid of the AoEers even the faster you can. Even though there's two people, we're going to win this wave, but the goal is we want to keep our health as full as we can. So that way going into the next one, like, see, we have an arc. So the arc troopers are these guys will ruin a run. And here's why. They have an AoE daze that you just cannot recover from. So getting ability block on these guys is key, and this is why we modded Poggle. See, look, that's two attacks in a row that I didn't get an ability block, even with, I think my Poggle was like at 90, 95, 98, something like that. So it's important to have a high potency poggle because of stuff like this, because he's not being able to apply it. There we go. Get a good little stun. Alright. Same shebang. He lost ability block. I'm more worried about an ARC Trooper ability block than a medic heal, because the AoE days will ruin a run. We got medic ability block. Let's go ahead and get sharpshooter ability blocked if we can. There we go. And then we will... This is pretty much this wave over with for the most part. All we got to do is just basics from here on out. Save all our abilities going into the next wave. And we should be good here. Now what I will try to do is... Alright, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I'm going to ability block this guy. And try to get him to red and save it for... dang it. Trying to save it for Poggle because the... Let me get him. Come on. Separatist affiliation, 5% more damage per stack, which, I mean, if you can get 5 or like 4 or 5 or something like that, I mean, that's like 25% extra damage that you're doing when you go into that last wave, which is always the hardest. Always helps out a little bit. Go ahead and get this thing done. Alright, wave 4, who we got? Cam and Mace. Alright. This one's one of the harder setups because you got a Pawns. Pawns the same thing. He doesn't do days, but inflict speed down kind of sucks, and he hits really hard. So, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that now. These Droid Factory, not only do you summon the B2 rocket, as long as you have the little minion dude in, Separatist allies will gain 50% turn meter when you use this. So I always save this for the last wave because a lot of these guys, if you notice, started with preloaded turn meter. So we're going to go to Pawns. We're going to give 50% turn meter to everyone. And then that gives you a little boost. So that way you can kind of control the battle a little bit better. Because now Pawns is going to take a turn. And now we've able to put an ability block on Cam. So now we're able to keep him from doing his big thing. See, I was really tempted to use my spy attack here on the sergeant, but I'm not, because you want to keep him ability blocked. We want to keep him doing basics until we're ready to finish him off. And then we'll just keep on dwindling down Pawns and all the other guys. AoE. Didn't really need to do it, but I wanted to say, can we? There we go. Alright. We should be able to start on Cam. Taking out Cam because we should be able to just keep medic ability block to where he can't revive anybody. Uh-oh. Come on, big guy. There we go. Alright. Now, this is why when you get the shattered on someone, to cleanse it. Either with Poggle Special or GBA's conscription. Because then he cleanses everything. Well, I would say worry about Mace last, because Mace doesn't really do a whole lot of damage unless their shatter point is down. So take out everyone else, save your cleanses when they come, and just take everyone else out nice and slowly. But now that we got this guy down, time to go all in on Mace, and then we should be able to just throw the thing on auto after this. I'll do a conscription just to get rid of the shatter point. Don't want to lose anybody here. And then we're all done. So hopefully I didn't go too fast on this one. I probably did, but it's all right. Like always, if you guys ever have any questions, go ahead and just give me a DM or give me a ping on Discord. I'm always willing to answer. So best of luck to all you guys going for Watt. See you guys later.